Atlantis is known as a legendary continent that appears in the ancient Greek philosopher Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. This continent is said to have possessed a highly advanced civilization, but due to its arrogance and corruption, it incurred the wrath of the gods and ultimately sank into the sea. This legend has stirred the imagination of many from ancient times to the present day, leading to various interpretations and studies. However, because no historical evidence of Atlantis has been found, many scholars and researchers regard it as a mere allegory or a philosophical lesson from Plato. However, from an occult perspective, the legend of Atlantis is interpreted as having a deeper meaning beyond being just a myth. Occult researchers view Atlantis not merely as a physical continent but as a spiritual dimension or a center of energy. The civilization of Atlantis is said to have possessed advanced technology and knowledge, much of which remains unexplained by modern science and technology. For instance, there is a theory that the Atlanteans used crystals to generate energy, which they employed in various technologies. This crystal energy is considered not just a physical energy source but also one that influences spiritual energy and the evolution of consciousness, setting it apart from modern energy technologies. Furthermore, there is a theory that the civilization of Atlantis played a crucial role in the spiritual evolution of humanity. According to this theory, the Atlanteans possessed advanced spiritual abilities, such as telepathy and psychic powers, which they used to communicate. Their society valued harmony and peace over material desires. However, in the end, they too succumbed to material desires and corruption, leading to their downfall and the eventual destruction by the wrath of the gods. From an occult viewpoint, the fall of Atlantis can be seen not merely as a geological disaster but as a spiritual trial for humanity as a whole. It is a lesson that humanity should transcend material desires and achieve spiritual growth. The collapse of Atlantis, in a sense, serves as a warning to humanity, perhaps indicating the dangers of being captivated by material prosperity in modern society. Moreover, evidence supporting the existence of Atlantis includes ancient ruins and myths that feature similar legends. For example, there is a theory that the Inca civilization in South America and the Maya civilization in Mesoamerica had advanced technology and knowledge similar to Atlantis. These civilizations also suddenly disappeared, suggesting that they may have experienced a collapse similar to Atlantis. There is also a theory that ancient Egyptian structures like the pyramids and the Sphinx show influences from Atlantis and that these structures may have been constructed under the influence of Atlantis. Additionally, from an occult perspective, there is a theory that Atlantis not only physically existed but also exists in another dimension or parallel world. In this case, Atlantis is not a place that physically appears but is accessible only through a specific spiritual state or transformation of consciousness. Considering this, the legend of Atlantis may not merely tell a historical fact but contain symbolic messages about spiritual growth and evolution. The legend of Atlantis is filled with many mysteries and questions, allowing for various interpretations. From an occult perspective, this legend offers deep insights into the past, present, and future of humanity, and it is worth reassessing its significance even in modern times. The legend of Atlantis has given rise to numerous occult interpretations. In the second half, we will delve into more specific traditions about Atlantis and the evidence that is said to support its existence. Proponents of Atlantis' existence assert its truth based on ancient civilizations' ruins, myths, and even supernatural phenomena. Some believe that Atlantis' influence continues into modern times. First, let's consider the possibility that Atlantis may have influenced other ancient civilizations. The theory that the pyramids and the Sphinx of ancient Egypt were constructed under the influence of Atlantis has garnered particular attention among occult researchers. According to this theory, the Atlanteans possessed advanced architectural techniques and astronomical knowledge, which were transmitted to ancient Egypt. For example, the Great Pyramid of Giza is located almost precisely at the geographical center of the Earth, and its intricate design cannot be fully explained by mere coincidence or the technical capabilities of ancient people. Furthermore, There is a theory that the structure and arrangement within the pyramid were designed to gather cosmic energy. This theory of cosmic energy resonates with the idea that Atlantis generated energy using crystals. There are also various theories about the actual location of Atlantis. The most famous theory is that Atlantis existed in the Atlantic Ocean. This theory is based on Plato's writings, which describe Atlantis as being located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, now known as the Strait of Gibraltar. However, there are also theories suggesting that Atlantis was located in the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, or even Antarctica. The Mediterranean theory posits that Atlantis was linked to the Minoan civilization on the island of Crete, and the collapse of the Minoan civilization is believed to be the origin of the Atlantis legend. On the other hand, the Antarctica theory suggests that an advanced civilization once existed on what is now the Antarctic continent, but it perished due to a rapid shift to a colder climate caused by tectonic changes. Another frequently cited piece of evidence regarding Atlantis is the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, located in a corner of the Atlantic Ocean, is famous for the mysterious disappearances of numerous ships and airplanes. Some occult researchers claim that the ruins of Atlantis exist in this region and that its powerful energy causes these abnormal phenomena. The time distortions and compass anomalies reported in the Bermuda Triangle are thought to possibly be linked to the advanced technology of the era when Atlantis existed. From an occult perspective, the legacy of Atlantis is not merely a relic of the past but something that continues to influence the present. Particularly, the crystal energy said to have been harnessed by Atlantis is believed to be still strongly felt in specific locations on Earth, known as power spots. These power spots are interpreted as evidence that ancient knowledge continues to affect humanity. For instance, some believe that Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, and even Japan's Mount Fuji are remnants of Atlantis energy. Moreover, in modern spiritual practices, the influence of Atlantis cannot be ignored. Healing and meditation techniques that utilize the crystal energy of Atlantis are still passed down in many spiritual communities. These techniques are believed to promote purification of the body and mind and expand consciousness, continuing to contribute to humanity's evolution. Furthermore, the downfall of Atlantis is interpreted as a lesson that humanity should strive for spiritual growth without succumbing to ego or desires. In conclusion, the legend of Atlantis contains profound messages that cannot be dismissed as mere ancient myths or fables. From an occult perspective, Atlantis symbolizes humanity's spiritual evolution and the struggle against material desires, and its legacy continues to influence us today. Whether or not Atlantis physically existed is secondary to the significance of the legend, which offers important insights even for those living in the modern world. The story of Atlantis may serve as a clue to reevaluating the wisdom and lessons of past civilizations and exploring a new path toward the future. It suggests that humanity should pursue not only material prosperity but also spiritual growth and harmony. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.